Hello, realtors. I am sending you an extra video today because there is so much hubbub in the media right now around loan level price adjusters, LLPAs, and that's not something that I have been really talking about much. And I want to kind of explain why and then also demystify what's going on. So the reason that I have not been talking about this is because the changes that are being talked about already went into effect in March. The May 1st deadline that the media is picking up has to do with when Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are saying that the loans that they purchase need to have these new adjusters already accounted for. So to ensure that the loans that they're purchasing May 1st have this change already in them, the change went into effect in early March. So your buyers are not going to see a big change on Monday. They've already been looking at rates and fees that have accounted for these changes to pricing. Essentially, you don't have to worry about it. If you do want more information about what's going on, then keep watching and I'm going to dive in. So, changes that happen. This graph has been highly inflammatory because it illustrates that what changed is that folks who are putting 15% down and they have credit scores between 720 and 760, right? Here's the credit score, that their pricing back in March got worse by 0.75% in the pricing. So that means that for every $100,000 in loan amount, that their closing costs went up by $750. Conversely, for folks that have a very low down payments, only 3% down, and they have a low credit score, this is for folks with credit scores under 639. It's hard to get a mortgage with a credit score under 620, so we're talking about a very small portion of the population. Their closing costs got better. They went down by 1.75. So that means every $100,000 in loan amount, their closing costs came down by $1,750. The goal of this is to level the playing field and not have it be have credit score be such a huge impact to a buyer's ability to purchase. So let's look at what is real now, because I think that this chart by itself tells a very sort of distorted, gives a distorted picture. So let's go here. So this is, I'll put this in here. This is what is real now. Right now, if somebody is putting 25% down, then no additional adjusters for credit score will be added if they have a 780 credit score. However, if someone has a 640 credit score, then they'll have an additional 1.5% in fee. So again, that's about $1,500 for every $100,000 in loan amount. You can see this graph across the board. The higher the credit score, the lower the cost. And so it is vital that your buyers keep making their payments on time. Some of the stuff in the media almost makes it sound like you should have a worse credit score because that's going to make things better in this new world order. No, not true. They need to keep making their payments because fundamentally, the higher the credit score, the less expensive the loan is. I also want to point out that credit score is only one of the many LLPAs of the loan level price adjusters. You also have adjusters for if it's a condo, if it's an investment property, manufactured home, 2 to 4 unit. There are lots of different reasons why pricing adjusts depending on the specific situation for your buyer. So what's always most important is that they get a true and accurate quote. Don't fall into the sensationalized media and just keep looking for a house. If you have any questions, there you go. If you have any questions, reach out. I'm always here. Have a great weekend. Ciao.